I'm Aaron Nelson. I have been attending One Life for 7.5 years. I teach at Henderson County High School. I'm a math teacher. Here at One Life, I serve in Next Gen ministry as a storyteller / video recorder for our kids ministry.
I'm Heather Nelson, and I have also been attending One Life for 7.5 years. I work in the kids theater. I am an employment specialist at Henderson County High School.
We were actually looking to move from Princeton, Kentucky, and before we would consider moving, we thought we had to find a church home. So
it was a requirement for me.
I researched and I watched Brett's sermons online.
Lots of Brett's sermons online.
We went to kids ministry, and because we had a 1-year-old at the time, and here 7.5 years later, we're still here. Grace Marriage was big too.
I just really felt a tug at my heart that, we really should get plugged into Grace Marriage. And it took a lot of persuading Aaron to actually get, plugged in. And he finally agreed to try it. And through that, we have just grown in our marriage, but we've also walked out of that with so many more Christian couple friends that I just can't imagine having without that. So Grace Marriage has just really connected us to other couples and couples with kids, that we've actually gotten to serve back in kids as well from that. One of our big leaders right now, we met in our first year of Grace Marriage.
So we hosted a small group 2 months before COVID, and it was going great. And then #2020. We get the call that we're not going to have school. So I had to figure out how now I'm going to teach kids virtually.
I just thought that, how was I going to work from home and have 2 kids and a husband working from home? How, was it going to work?
And then we get the call that we're not going to have church. And I'll never forget, we get that call, and I called Josh Stanley. I said, hey, we are going to have kids ministry. We're going to do a live service on Zoom. And he and Ryan Nunn said, do what? We're going to do what? And I said, I don't know. I really don't know. But we're going to have live service on Zoom. And he said, how are you going to make it happen? What are we going to do? And then the next week, we met in here on a Thursday and just played with Zoom and figured things out. And then that Sunday, I was live on Zoom, and we haven't missed a Sunday since. It's kind of changed my way of thinking that we don't have to just be live at campus. We can impact the next generation all around the world through a recording. And I think it's not really just cool, but it's vital that you don't just show up to church and sit in a seat, because there are so many more opportunities. And if you don't have something that you feel like you can fit into, then create it. So we love One Life. We believe in everything that One Life is about, connecting through groups and teams, serving, wanting to change the secular worldview of the next generation. That is all in our DNA, and so it was just a perfect fit.